Electric Fire Chapter 10 Hearts to Hearts.
I took a seat on the couch, keeping my distance though. Maddie just looked at me once I was comfortably sitting on the couch. Ozzy was curled up on the floor napping, but then he got up to stretch before going to his water dish in the kitchen. I'm guessing you and Tom want me to leave. I mean, those guys could easily come back for me. Maddie and me exchanged glances. I felt my ears lower a bit, but then she shook her head.
No, that's not the case. Honestly, Tom and I are okay with you staying here. Though yeah, those people could come back. You don't seem all that dangerous though. You were created in a lab. I could tell you weren't raised on hate, but kindness.
Maddie reassured me. She seemed to be telling the truth, though I had some doubts. It was true I was raised with kind people, even if I did have to go to the lab for tests at times. If Gunn comes back, I just want Sonic to be safe. I don't want him to get hurt or put into isolation or worse. I probably put him in danger yesterday, though he was the one that decided to help me get to safety. Maddie listened as I spoke. She nodded a bit. She kept her gaze on me, but she wasn't staring.
Right, Sonic's only been living with me and Tom for about a week. I too want him to be safe. He is still a kid after all.
Me and Maddie talked for a while. Sonic mostly stayed in his cave room in the attic. Actually, he was on the roof listening to music while watching the sky and ground, mostly keeping watch over the house in case if Dunn comes back.
Meanwhile, in a galaxy far, far away on the Mushroom Planet, Robotnik was out throwing a stone around again before finding a perfect spot to sit. He decided to try and send a signal into space using one of his science doohickeys, but didn't find much to use in his backpack in order to send a signal. So instead, he calculated how many days he had been on the planet for, and how many days it was until Christmas. Now he just needed to figure out a way back home by then, so he could run tests on that electrical blue quill he still had. He took out his book and began writing.
I am still on track of my brilliant plan to get back to Earth. That wretched blue alien sent me here after our last battle. But I have a plan for when I make it back. Oh, so many plans are coming to mind. Hopefully the government won't get to them first. By my calculations, I should be back within 23 days, Earth time. Though time here is so much different. Here it's hard to calculate though. I've made great progress, though I'm making a tracking device to find a power source strong enough to send me back to my own world. Been making it while I take a short break when I'm not writing in this journal. The tracker seems to have picked up something in this mushroom wasteland already if my calculations aren't correct. But then again, I'm never wrong. That concludes this journal entry for now.
With that, Robotnik carried on looking for the source of power using a tracking device. It was connected to the quill. The quill would light up when it sent a power source. It was far from Sonic, so it wasn't picking up on the Hedgehog's power. That's something else.
An hour passed. Tom's truck pulled into the driveway, and there it parked. Tom got out. He was eating a donut when he opened the front door. Maddie got up to greet the returning sheriff. I decided to go upstairs to see what Sonic was up to after not seeing him for a while. He wasn't in his room when I got there. Panic ran through me, thinking he had been captured. But then I looked up to see a shoe through the window above his room. I then teleported to his side and sat down, wanting to give him some company.